Hello, Jess Too Good here. Today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Mario Kart 2025 Baby Mario vs. Baby Luigi set, which releases January 1st with 321 pieces, 2 characters for $30. So here's our first LEGO Baby Mario figure ever. They haven't appeared in any other set, and the design for this actually has some printed pieces that are new with a 1x2 tile at the front, and that cylindrical piece with printing of the overalls there. That's great. And new for 2025, they're starting to use something very close to minifigure hand pieces. Well, the hands are actually minifigure pieces. I meant arm pieces, where you could see that they have this little Technic pin at the end. But yeah, this receives minifigure hand pieces, which we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just coping. And I like the use of this 1x1 circular tile for the nose and the ears. Like, that's just some great versatility. And looking at this, it's such a basic build that honestly works and represents the character very well. It does look weird if you remove Baby Mario's hat. Maybe that should have been like flesh color there, but whatever. And the hat piece is the exact same one that you get with the Mario interactive figures. Baby Luigi has slightly different printing for their eyes, which is great, and also for the overalls, which is great. But yeah, you got that new minifigure hand receiver with the Technic pin, right, for the arms as well. And again, Luigi's cap piece from the interactive figure releases. But that's it for the characters of this set. Baby Mario has the Biddybuggy, which is from Mario Kart 8. Actually, both carts in this game are from Mario Kart 8. And the design of the Biddybuggy brings us a lot of new pieces that you'll see throughout this line. Right away, you'll notice how there's new wheel pieces, which look fantastic. You can see how this actually uses some plates and tiles in the center there. And I love this piece, and I think it could be used for different themes. The design for these do have some stickers, which, yeah, this is the first Mario theme to have stickers. None of the previous Mario sets use stickers at all, at least stickers that we apply, because the action toy tags are something that had pre-applied stickers. Very frustrating when it comes to round pieces, but I guess it doesn't really matter about how well you align the wheel hubcaps. However, when it comes to, say, the eyes at the front, that one is especially annoying considering how that piece was introduced in this theme, and we got it with so many prints before. And at the top, you can see how they have that curved piece using a sticker for the Baby Mario logo there with this shell piece at the front. This is the only red shell in the set, but you do get 2 green shells. And this is smaller than, say, the shells they've used for the LEGO Mario line before, because this is a little stud shooter attachment. I guess at this time, it's not shooting studs, but rather, push down there, it shoots out. You can see how this is connected to the stud shooter, where there's like this little extension at the back, which looks a bit silly when you have it disconnected from the stud shooter. And this build does have 4 receiving studs at the bottom, where you put a little bumper piece in tan. Voila. And compared to how the Biddybuggy looks in the game, there's some parts that really don't work. I love getting this popsicle piece in yellow for the first time, but those are supposed to be like covers for the wheels. You know, those little parts that go over the wheel in some vehicles. That does not work. The wings at the back kind of work because of how well you can move them around, where they're just attached with that one stud with a pole connection. That gives a range of movement, not only left and right, but up and down. So I will say I'm a little bit more impressed with the wings, but when I do look at this, I don't think they're wings right away. But it's not like the original cart had the most defined wings either. At the back, you can see how there's a little attachment right here. I wonder if that means there's going to be an expansion or something, but I can't really think of an expansion for the Biddybuggy. And then the little cockpit, I guess you could say, has enough space to not only fit Baby Mario, but of course any of the interactive figures, which this is, again, a tag that can be read by the electronic figures. So let's try Mario inside here. Right away, you could hear some motor sounds. But if you shake them left and right, you start the race, which is a lot of fun, and you can hear the music it plays. classic circuit music from SNES Mario Kart, which is kind of annoying to me because, like, you're gonna have this tile in different sets. I'm sure you could have put different stickers on them, you know, the pre-applied stickers. That would give us actual relevant music to the courses that you would expect Baby Mario and Baby Luigi to be from. I want that banger track of Baby Park, dang it. It's like one of my favorite Mario Kart songs, even though it gets very repetitive very quick. But even with the other kart, they just use Mario Circuit SNES, which is something that I love that song, but dang, do they overuse that song in different representations of Mario Kart. It's fine though, it's not like Green Hill levels of reuse. Anyways, for more interactive sounds I found with these Mario Kart sets and the electronic figures, you could do some drifting when you make a turn. Like, it does a drifting sound effect. That's kind of fun that I could detect the turns. I like that. As if you're holding L and R. Also, the music speeds up when you're running out of time. So you can see, running out of time. Let's see what happens when it actually runs out. So you got the course completion sounds and everything there. And you could also collect coins. I don't know if I have to say it, but yes, the interactive figure does not come in this $30 set. None of the interactive figures do. Baby Luigi's vehicle is the Tri-Speeder, and the design of this has another sticker at the front. We also get 2 stickers right above there on those 2x2 tiles, which I guess aren't the most egregious stickers to put on compared to round pieces. And you have one on this front slope piece with the Baby Luigi logo. For interesting pieces, we get those tire pieces. I really should say, I was saying wheels before, but I guess they just give off the texture of a wheel, but they're technically supposed to be tires. And the design of those come in black with the Tri-Speeder, which is really neat. And there's this piece at the back, which is really cool to get with this green color right here. Very interesting angle they have going on there. Anyways, there's a clip at the side here for the wrench that's included with the set. On the opposite side, we do have the shell launcher, which is the green shell this time, which you do get an extra green shell in this set. And yeah, it works just like the red shell launcher, where you push down there, shoots out. I'm glad this is on here in a very secure way. We also have that action tile right there, and you can see how there's also an attachment right here. Again, I wonder what those are for. You would think they would be for the balloons of the set, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's try out actual Luigi on here with the interactive figure capabilities. As you could hear, same music. I really wish they had different soundtracks for different courses. If you remember, they could link up with Bluetooth.
Hello, Luigi. I'm Mario.
Now let's put them on their carts. I'm also wondering if they could get hit. And you can see there is a crowned winner there, which is really cool. So they do keep track of who's winning. It's a little competition. It doesn't seem like there's any hit detection. Maybe I need to forcefully like use the launcher right there. Come on. Point blank shot. Yep, nothing. There you go. Mario is the winner. So I do like that there's a little bit of a competition if you have 2 figures. And of course, this also works with the interactive Peach. And there's one more build of the set, which are the balloons. Like Balloon Battle, there's 3 balloons for each character. Unlike Balloon Battle, they're just random floating balloons. I get it. They want to have the play feature of knocking these over. But at the end of the day, it's just like, why aren't these attached to the carts? I mean, like, the build could have incorporated them. They already added this clumsy stud shooter right here, which you could easily remove. But if you look right there, okay, there's 2 spots for them. So you can have 2 balloons. I guess if you want, you'll just have to plop one at the back or something like that. But I wish this was maybe an attachment right here. When you have this piece where you could have an extra attachment and maybe make a new piece or use an existing piece to have all 3 balloons in one. And when you look at these balloons, I'm sorry, these don't really look like balloons. I get that they're supposed to be brick-built interpretations, but there's been so many better balloons. I.e., use the one from Series 18, which we never see anymore, which is like my favorite LEGO balloon piece, which does require a little attachment to the handle if you want to attach it to this right here. And I'm sure they could have made one. Maybe it could have been like a new 3-piece or something with 3 clips, and you could have just attached them to the back of the vehicle just like the game, and it would have looked more accurate. But instead, they wanted to go with a play feature. And I guess if you don't want to have so many pieces kind of attached to this build right here, you won't have to have it. But like I said, there's nothing attached, and we still have this very strange little hinge connection piece right here that's unused. Something that's present on both carts. I imagine that's something to do with the cart customization garage set. And I guess while we're at it, might as well move on to the packaging, where yeah, the instructions do have some really cool ads for the other sets. This is an awesome picture right here if you're into these sets. And there's some more details with advertisements for the interactive figures. And I'm glad that these instructions are actual physical instructions. As for the box, you got that perfect $30 box size for a $30 set for one. So yes, I'm glad with the price of this set. And then at the back, you can see some different shots of the vehicles and everything. So overall, this is one of the stronger Mario Kart sets if you ask me. Now again, I would prefer a certain other type of LEGO figure to these brick-built figures, but as these brick-built figures stand, they actually are some great interpretations. I like them better than the electronic figures because, well, they don't look creepy when you turn them off, and they don't feel like they're insanely over-designed for having these electronics and everything. This is a great little format that they have going on for these 2 figures. And there are prints in the set found on those figures, which is something you don't find with the rest of the decals where, yeah, they're stickered pieces in a Mario set, which really drives me crazy. Again, without considering the pre-applied stickered pieces of the old line, there were no stickered pieces in the Super Mario sets. So it is lame that they're downgrading to stickered pieces. I do think the vehicle for the Tri-Speeder looks better in the LEGO interpretation than the buggy that Baby Mario uses. That has some weird additions that just don't really work. Like the popsicle pieces, I love getting that in yellow, don't get me wrong, but that is just not representing what it's supposed to represent. And then the design of the balloons, I think, is like an unnecessary addition where, like I said, they could have done it in a really cool way that's more relevant to the game, but instead they want to make it a play feature, and we got these very bland balloon builds, if you ask me. That's just such a small part of the set. The $30 price does feel a little bit steep when you look at the value and sizing of what's included. Like, these aren't the most elaborate vehicles out there. But if you look at the price per piece ratio, well, it's pretty fantastic in that department with 321 pieces for $30. So if all things considered, I'd rate this one a strong 6. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you agree or disagree, subscribe here for more early 2025 reviews and other LEGO news and honest LEGO takes. And I'll see you later. Peace out.